हेलो दोस्तों, वेलकम बैक टू द कैट शो। सीजन 1 के 10 एपिसोड्स के बाद सीजन 2 में हम और कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग इंफॉर्मेशन लेकर आए हैं। 2020 has been a year of massive change. कोरोना एपिडेमिक के कारण हम सभी को चेंज अपनाना पड़ा है, फिर चाहे वो वर्क फ्रॉम होम हो, ऑनलाइन स्कूलिंग, ऑनलाइन मीटिंग्स, वर्चुअल रन, वर्चुअल पार्टीज और बहुत कुछ। Digital has definitely become a savior for all of us. But इसका मतलब ये है कि हम ऑनलाइन कुछ ज्यादा ही समय गुजार रहे हैं और इसीलिए साइबर सिक्योरिटी और भी इंपॉर्टेंट हो गया है। सीजन 2 में हम इसी के बारे में बात करेंगे। तो चलिए आज सुने आज के एपिसोड में राजी हमें क्या बता रही है। हेलो राजी, वेलकम टू द कैट शो सीजन 2।
Thank you, Anil, and indeed a pleasure to see you all again. You are very correct. We have become a lot more digitally dependent. We are more and more on the internet, and we are resorting to digital means in our day-to-day lives a lot more. It has its pros and cons. It is like the Brahmastra, if I may compare Ashwatthama's effort to kill Uttara's child in the Mahabharata using the Brahmastra. So it can be used and misused. Especially in the current age, when children are more online, they are attending school online, tuitions and classes online. It is a little too dangerous and risky.
सही कहा राजी आपने। बच्चों के लिए डिस्ट्रैक्शंस तो है ही, बट और भी क्या सिक्योरिटी इश्यूज हो सकते हैं और उनसे बचने का उपाय क्या है राजी, बताइए हमें।
Yes, indeed, Anil. In addition to the distractions, inadvertently moving into unsafe websites can put the child at risk, the device at risk, and the data at risk. There are apps that could also aggravate the issue. Let's not forget that cyber thieves are out targeting children and teens, especially because they are more trusting, and they are less aware of cybersecurity, and maybe they are a little more rash, and they are they try to target them at places where they are prevalent, like chat rooms, like online video streaming sites, and social media. Now, without going into specific case, let me share that more than 60% of Indian youth are at risk of cyberbullying and harassment. And in addition to all this, there are gaming apps that are highly addictive and can, you know what addiction can cause. So there are some proactive safeguards like parental controls, like protection of password of the child's account, and the do's and don'ts, and education of the child.
ओके राजी, तो आप बता रही हैं डिवाइस में पेरेंटल कंट्रोल्स, पासवर्ड प्रोटेक्ट रखना और बच्चों को एजुकेट करना, ये कुछ तरीके हैं इससे बचने के लिए। तो राजी, क्या आप आज हमारे दोस्तों को बता सकती हैं डिटेल में स्टेप बाय स्टेप पेरेंटल कंट्रोल्स कैसे ऑन कर सकते हैं डिफरेंट डिवाइसेस में?
Sure, Anil. First, I will cover the laptops and then go to mobile devices and tablets. Both in case of Windows and MacBook, the basic method for enabling parental control is creating a separate account or profile for your child and making sure that your child accesses the device through that profile. So in case of Windows laptop, you can use the Windows search bar and look for family options, which you'll find under settings, and then enable parental control. So what this does is two things. One, it restricts unsafe websites that are not supposed to be viewed by a child, and you may block or unblock websites specifically as you deem fit. Two, it does not allow or disallows incognito browsing. What that means is you will be able to view all the websites that your child is accessing. In addition to this, You can also set for weekly emails of websites being accessed by a child, the terms being searched by a child, and also the apps and games that are being accessed. You have the right to also block and unblock apps. You also can limit the screen time through the parental control that you will find. In MacBook, if you go into settings and click on parental control, you can create the child's profile and provide the age bracket, and the websites that are not supposed to be accessed are automatically disallowed through that account. Again, you can allow or disallow any exceptions as you deem fit. In case of Android mobile devices, you will go into Google Play Store, menu, settings, and turn on the parental control. What it does is it will do content filtration, and you will be able to do content filtration, and also you will provide the age bracket and will be able to monitor what website is being accessed and all. In an iPad and iPhone, you can use the screen limit under settings. You can also use content and privacy restriction to make sure unfit websites are not being accessed. And these are some of the methods of parental control on different devices. In addition to all this, you also have Kaspersky Safe Kids. You have softwares like this. You have Questodio, and you have a Norton Family Premier, which in addition to everything also provides for geofencing, location monitoring, and SOS in case of emergencies.
बहुत धन्यवाद राजी आपका आज हम सभी को पेरेंटल कंट्रोल्स के बारे में जानकारी देने के लिए। दोस्तों, इन स्टेप्स के जरिए आप भी अपने बच्चों के डिवाइसेस में पेरेंटल कंट्रोल्स ऑन कर दीजिए, जिससे वो डिस्ट्रैक्ट ना हो और इस डिजिटल वर्ल्ड में सेफ रहें। ऐसे ही इंटरेस्टिंग इंफॉर्मेशन जानने के लिए इस चैनल को लाइक और सब्सक्राइब जरूर करिए और अपने दोस्तों और फैमिली के साथ इसे शेयर करिए। आज का एपिसोड हम यहीं समाप्त करते हैं। अगले हफ्ते एक और इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक को लेकर आएंगे हम। तब तक के लिए बाय बाय, स्टे होम एंड स्टे सेफ।